Hi, John Rule.
19th.
Of June 2017.
Right.
Let's see, some St. John's wort. And this is out on Highway 112
Oh, yeah.
at the drive-in theater.
Old drive-in.
Yeah. That
That's
prairie out
up
there
close,
is really
yeah.
beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And that St. John's wort is a beautiful thing. And this is Asclepius.
Hertella and what?
Right, Hertella.
Yeah.
And this is a spring blooming orchid.
Orchid.
And,
Little bitty.
Yeah. And they're only about a foot high, most of them.
Is that right? Uh-huh.
And of course, this
I don't know.
this milkwort,
Okay.
and this is well, gosh, I can't call the name. This is lobelia,
Uh-huh.
and I cropped that to try to get you to
Well,
see.
are those spikes part of it? No, they're not. One about spikes behind it, what were they?
Oh no, I don't know what that
That's
is.
something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here's some more of this.
Of the Hertella.
And this is out of focus, but the reason I used it.
The orchid in front.
Uh-huh.
And
See the
sensitive briar behind and other things.
and just
Hertella
beautiful things.
in the
Yeah.
back.
And it's a wonderful prairie. Last year it got mowed about this time, and
Right.
it was not there to provide for the monarch butterflies. We're hoping this year it'll stay healthy through the period. This thing is a wonderful plant that I just couldn't see. I mean, I didn't write it down
Uh-huh.
to go with it. I looked it up earlier today.
Right.
But anyway, see that tiny red thing in the middle? I can't tell what it is, but
That is.
okay, this is a black swallowtail
Larva.
that's going to be a chrysalis.
Right.
It had moved about 25 feet or so over
see.
into the thick area there of World Peace Wetland Prairie, and
Ready for
got to where it wanted to be a chrysalis. Well, today I couldn't find a chrysalis or it, so
Right.
I don't know, if something's already like that. We had all that
Wasp
bad,
on tuberosa.
yeah, and we had all that bad weather. It
Right.
took down birds'
Right.
nests out of trees.
Right.
It just
Right.
did all kinds of things, breaking down limbs.
You're the master naturalist.
Yes, that's them.
Studies.
A bunch of them, and I can't see them all at once. There's
Sim.
yeah,
Merrill.
a friend at the Land Trust, and he lectured about the Land Trust.
That's right.
And here's a beautiful spring wildflower, and here is Heal All. And that's a native version now.
Right.
A lot of people think there's only non-native ones. Well, that's not
Right.
true. If you look at the national
Yeah.
records
This is
of
a
flowers.
coneflower.
And it's at World Peace Wetland Prairie, and it's just a couple of flowers in bloom. Maybe there'll be a few more.
Right.
See those two insects?
I see them.
We don't know what they're up to, but there's always more of them, so I
Right.
think it has something to do with that.
And a wood nymph.
Yes, and that's a pretty tiny butterfly, but
Right.
they sure are neat,
Right. And phlox.
and lots of, yeah.
I remember you kicking up wood nymphs all along the edge of this big field where you took me one day where the doe ran across and everything.
Right, yeah. Okay, there's what we call that?
Joe Pyeweed.
Thank you, Joe Pyeweed, and it's not in bloom, but this is evidence that it has a chance to bloom this year. That was a young plant that is only about a year old,
Right.
and apparently it's doing fine. Just hope we keep getting some rain. John Rule, thanks
Here
for
we
being
are.
here, and we'll do another short take in a few minutes, I hope.
Right.
And
The 19th.
see ya. We're in our second segment today, John Rule, on the 19th of
June.
2017. We've got some wildflowers, and this one's a bean family. And next to the bean in my,
Pencil.
it's a pencil flower.
Pencil
Exactly,
flower.
yeah. See, and you can see both of them are really small.
Juxtaposition, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they were
and
just right
with
there
your
together.
fingers,
I took
right.
it, you know.
The skipper and the midst of what?
Mountain mint,
Mountain mint
It's
with the narrow leaves. Okay.
right? And obedient plant.
Obedient plant.
Oh,
That's what you were saying.
obedient.
Okay, obedient.
And here's rattlesnake master.
On the left,
Yeah, see, it's leaning across
see it
one
leaning
another.
across,
They're
yeah.
kind of hooked up.
right.
And I had to capture that going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, you can see the obedient plant with some
The marks in it.
panic grass.
Panic grass, panicle.
And some kind of bug up there, probably
Right. Yeah, I see it.
one of those snooty bugs that we see a lot on flowers. And okay, there's.
It's another shot.
I
of the
think I
same.
was just moving around just a little and shooting things at a different angle. That's why they're out of order. But
They're all Monarda.
that's Monarda that's mostly past
Going to
bloom.
seed,
You can see
yeah.
some of them are still, flowers are still good. But those seeds will be there for a long time.
Yeah, they're blooming and a sensitive briar in the middle.
Yeah, a sensitive briar will just grow right up amongst anything it wants to.
It does, like a vine.
And but it's the showiest flower out there, red right now when there's not much
And
else.
this is
red.
early river
Oats, yeah.
oats.
And they'll be in bloom and pretty, as much pretty as they get. But they sure are a nice flower that's good for the wildlife
Yeah,
and flowering grass. And there's your
sensitive
again and some more.
of the Monarda.
Yeah, I can't get enough of this. You know, they.
And looks like a skipper in the middle there.
Uh-huh. And there he is enlarged.
There he is, up close.
Uh-huh.
Big-eyed.
Big-eyed, beautiful
Fast
things.
flying. And horse nettle.
Horse nettle, yeah. There it is up close. See, it looks like it's got, what, 4 banana parts or something there.
Yes, it does look that way.
And
your thumb.
this is a native plant, but there are some smaller ones that are similar that are non-native. You'll see sometimes.
This is a hairy petunia.
Hairy wild petunia. And it's not really a petunia, but that's the name it's called.
I see.
And Ruelia, I believe, is the family it's in. And it's a beauty, and it's pretty common right now.
Yeah, I didn't
Has
know
been blooming for a few weeks, and I just thought of the name. Anyway, more of those beans,
Right.
and you can see different angles. I was shooting, trying to, you get out there with a bright light, and you got to pick out which way
Very
will
difficult.
look best. Yeah.
Very difficult.
This
What's the robin
robin,
behind on the nest?
yeah, she's in there, and I snapped that from my back door. And then yesterday, we've been gone.
Destroyed.
It had been destroyed. And that
Well,
storm, it just,
storm,
the nest just came to the ground. Althea,
Yeah.
this is not a native, but it's a popular, all over
Very
Fayetteville, you'll
hardy.
find them growing.
Provides a lot of food for some kind of insect, every kind
Sure
of
it does,
insect.
yeah, they really attract the nectaring species. And until next time, John, do your part. We'll see you after the 22nd next week.
I
Okay?
hope you see me after the
I will.